Hey everyone, this is Screwnails, and I'm here with another box opening, and this time it's going to be of the new best structure deck ever, and I'm going to do one Cybernetic Horizon since, you know, what the hell not. So, anyway, I have two of these things, but I'm only going to open one because if you see one, you basically see all of them. So, anyway, let's get right into it. I'm not going to dilly-dally with this one. So, here we go. So this is what the box looks like. Obviously it's like, got all the stuff that it has. Top, bottom, just plain black. It's the booklet, beginner's guide. That's the booklet. Now, let's unfold this playmat. So you can see, pretty cool looking mat. The back just has a few things, just cool, right? So head and summoner, savage strike, full fusion, and then structure deck, of course. Have this in here. Then we have this, and we'll see. I'll definitely zoom in on this. You guys can see better. All right, let's find that pesky slip. Wherever it is. Whatever. That's just gonna get it. So, alright, start off. So we're getting Salamangreat Helio, and this is your link, one of the most important cards in your whole Salamangreat deck. So let's see what it says. So, 2 fire effect monsters, and just zoom out so that I can read it better and you guys can see better. So there you go. If this card is link summoned, you can target one card in your opponent's spell and trap zone, shovel it into the deck. Once per turn during your main phase, if this card was link summoned using Salamangreat Helio as material, you can target one face-up monster on the field and one monster in your graveyard. The attack of that first target becomes equal to the other targets until the end of this turn. Pretty good. Link 3, and it's also 2,300 attack. So pretty good. Pretty good card. Second card we have is Salamangreat Miragestalio, and it is 2 level 3 monsters. You can detach one material from this card, special summon one Salamangreat monster from your deck in defense position. Also, you cannot activate monster effects for the rest of this turn, except for fire monsters. If this XYZ summon card is sent to the graveyard as material for a link summon of a Salamangreat monster, you can target one monster on the field, return it to the hand. You can only use each effect of Salamangreat Miragestalio once per turn. It's got 2,000 attack and 900 defense, and it is a fire. Then we got Salamangreat Balanix. I don't know how to say that. You guys tell me in the comments if I'm saying it wrong. It's Balanix. Alright. It requires one level 4 or lower Cyber's monster. If this card is link summoned, you can target, or you can add 1 Salamangreat Sanctuary from your deck to the hand. If a Salamangreat Sanctuary from your deck to your hand, or if a Salamangreat card you control would be destroyed by battle or card effect, you can banish this card from your graveyard instead. You can only use each effect of Salamangreat Balinx once per turn. Has 500 attack and it's a link 1. Pretty good because it's just a link 1 and you know, it just requires 1 monster. So pretty good card to start off combos. Then we got the best card in the deck so far, and this is, if this can ever, yeah, Salamangreat Gazelle. And this one says, if a Salamangreat monster is sent to your graveyard, except Salamangreat Gazelle, except during damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. If this card is normal or special summon, you can send 1 Salamangreat card from your deck to your graveyard, except Salamangreat Gazelle. You can only use each effect of Salamangreat Gazelle once per turn. It's 1500 attack and 1000 defense. And it's level 3 fire attribute. So, pretty good card. Salamangreat Spinny. If you control a Salamangreat card, you can discard this card, then target 1 face-up monster on the field. It gains 500 attack until the end of this turn. If you control a Salamangreat monster other than Salamangreat Spinny and this card in your graveyard, you can special summon. Yeah, you can special summon this card, but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use each effect of Salamangreat Spinny once per turn. I was reading this and I was thinking, what? I swore I didn't read that wrong. And it has 1000 attack and 1500 defense, level 3, and a fire attribute. Now this one, Salamangreat Circle. I'm not sure what exactly it is, so we're gonna find out together. So let's just see. So it says activate one of these effects. Add 1 Salamangreat monster from your deck to your hand. Target 1 Salamangreat link monster you control that was link summoned using a monster with its name, with the same name as material. That link monster is unaffected by monster effects this turn except its own. You can only activate 1 Salamangreat Circle per turn. Not sure how this is going to be helpful, but we'll have to deck test and see. I'm pretty sure that there's a bunch of Yu-Gi-Oh! Text nerds like figuring it out already, but you know, can't really learn without playing it. So anyway, when a spell, trap, or link or monster effect is activated while you control Salamangreat link monster, negate the activation, and if you do, destroy that card. While this card is in the graveyard, if a Salamangreat link monster is link summoned to your field using a monster with the same name as material, you can set this card but banish it when it leaves the field. You can only use 1 Salamangreat roar effect per turn, and only once per turn. Or only once that turn. Pretty alright card. Salamangreat Raccoon. This is a new one too. And this one is, it says when your Salamangreat monster is targeted for an attack by an opponent's monster, and this is a colon, you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard. Then target those 2 monsters that would battle. Gain LP equal to the attack of that opponent's monster. Also, your targeted monster cannot be destroyed by battle this turn. When your Salamangreat monster destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, while this card is in your graveyard, you can add this card to your hand. You can only use this effect of Salamangreat Raccoon once per turn. Oh dang, this is a mouthful. And this is a pretty good card. And it's a level 1. So, hey, 400 attack, and 800 defense. If you guys, yeah, you can see it. And we got Salamangreat Mole, another new one. And this one says, during your main phase, if you link summon this card, or this turn, you can special summon this card from your hand to your zone a link monster points to. If you control no monsters, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Then target 5 Salamangreat cards in your graveyard, shuffle them into the deck, then draw 2 cards. You can only use each effect of Salamangreat Mole once per turn. Ooh, this is a good one. This is good to reoccur resources. So 0 attack, 0 defense. This is basically you know, really good card to get your resources back and to draw too. So I'm pretty sure that can be Ash Blossom, but hey, you know, if they don't Ash it, it's alright. Okay, Salamangreat Foul. If a Salamangreat monster except Salamangreat Foul is normal or special summoned except during the damage step, you can special summon this card from your hand. You can only use this effect of Salamangreat Foul once per turn. You can set one Salamangreat card from your hand or face up to the field, or from the field to the graveyard. Then target one set spell trap from your hand. Or wait, whoa. Your opponent controls, yeah. Set one spell or trap from your that your opponent controls. That set card cannot be activated this turn. So pretty good against Altergeist, I guess, and any back row deck. Cool card. And we got Beat Bison. So and then zoom out. There we go. Beat Bison. If you have 3 or more Salamangreat monsters in your graveyard, you can special summon this card from your hand in defense position. You can target one Firelink monsters in your graveyard up to the number of face-up cards your opponent controls. Return them to your extra deck. Then you can negate the effects of face-up cards your opponent controls until the end of this turn, up to the number of cards you return. You can only use each effect of Salamangreat Beat Bison 1 per turn. And this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it's got 2800 attack and 1000 defense. Really good card. Kind of hard to summon, I guess. And we got a Salamangreat Mirror, and for everybody who doesn't already know, like this already came out in another set, so I don't think I'm not gonna read that one. Salamangreat Foxy also came out in the last set, so I'm not gonna be reading that one. Salamangreat Falco came out in, I think, Soul Fusion, so I'm not gonna read this one. Salamangreat Jaguar also came out in Soul Fusion, so I'm not gonna read that. Salamangreat Wolvie came out in the last set, Savage Strike, so yeah, I'm not gonna read that one. Salamangreat Harrow, same thing, and Foxer again, not gonna read that because we already came out with that. True King Agnimazud the Vanisher. I hope I said that right. If not, one of you can yell at me in the comments below. Yeah, so I've never seen this card, so I'm gonna read it. Right? If it ever, focuses, Fucking focus already. If this card is in your hand, you can destroy 2 other monsters in your hand or face up on the field, including a fire monster. If you do, special summon this card. And if you do that, you can banish 1 monster from your opponent's field or graveyard. If both of the destroyed monsters were fire, if this card is destroyed by a card effect, you can add 1 non-fire worm monster from the graveyard to your hand. You can only use each effect of True King Agnizamud the Banisher once per turn. I really hope I said that right, because if not, you guys are going to be calling me out. So that's 2, 4, 6, 8. This is 9, level 9. That's too much, man. You guys are crazy with these. And then we got Jagoran, the Mad Flame Kaiju. So this is my first actual Kaiju card. So hey, whoop, fucking Kaiju finally. So it says Dinosaur. You can special summon this card from your hand to your opponent's field in attack position by targeting 1 monster they control. If your opponent controls a Kaiju monster, you can special summon this card from your hand in attack position. You can only control 1 Kaiju monster. Once per turn, you can remove 3 Kaiju counters from anywhere on the field. Destroy all monsters your opponent controls. This card cannot attack during the turn this effect was activated. And it has 3000 attack and 1200 defense. And it is a 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 8 level 8, and it's a fire attribute. So cool. Cool. And we got a Flame Veil Fire Dog, and I also haven't seen this, so it's a level 4 fire attribute, and it is a beast. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon one fire monster with 200 or less defense from your deck, except Flame Veil Fire Dog. And it has 1900 attack and 200 defense, so I don't know how that's gonna help the deck, but I'm pretty sure it's not. People are gonna drop it. This one says Fancy Fire Ferret and it is, if this card is destroyed and sent to the graveyard, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, destroy that target, and if you do, inflict 500 damage to your opponent. Good card. 1700 attack, 600 defense. And as you can tell, they're all fire attributes. It's a fire deck. Literally on fire. Maybe I should light it on fire so then you guys can, like, literally get the joke. But you guys don't get jokes, huh? Nobody does anymore. God, this fucking camera doesn't even, like, focus ever. Okay, so this is a level 4 fire attribute, Pyro, and this is Inferno. Cannot be normal summoned in your set. Must first be special summoned from your hand by banishing one fire monster from your graveyard. Oh my god. Come on. Anyway, if this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, inflict 1500 damage to your opponent. Holy shit, that's a good card. Lots of burn, that's 1500. And then there we go. The best card in the whole set. Maybe. Well, yeah, it is. It's an Ash Blossom Joy Spring. It's a common. You guys should know what this card does. If you guys want it, comment, like, and subscribe. I'm gonna give this away to one lucky subscriber. One lucky subscriber. So I'm only giving away one. Nah, I'll probably give away 2. I don't need to. I have a place out of that. Okay, so this one is a Red Resonator. If this camera ever zooms in. And yeah, it's a level 2. 600 attack. 200 defense, and yeah, I have this card, so I'm not going to show you or read it. This one's a Volcanic Shell, level 1. This one says once per turn you can pay 500 life points, add 1 Volcanic Shell from your deck to the hand. This card must be in the graveyard to activate and resolve the effect. And this one is 100 attack. And there's 2 of them. So, yeah, 2. And this one is a new card. Definitely new to the TCG, so hey. Formwood Skipper. It's a Cyberse, and this one, during your main phase, you can reveal 1 Link monster in your extra deck. If you do, when you Link summon this turn, you can treat this card as Link material with the same name, type, and attribute as the revealed monster. If this card is sent to the graveyard as Link material, you can add 1 level 5 or higher Cyberse monster from your deck to your hand. You can only use each effect of Formwood Skipper once per turn. And this is a jump promo, I guess, over here, and some other stuff. Yeah, it's the first time we got that card in the TCG. It's the only card, literally the only card that isn't a fire attribute in this. I mean, look at that. It's a light. So, hey, well, no, I don't know. Maybe just see, we'll look through these real quick, see if there's any other. No, that's literally it, right? Yeah, they're all fire, every single one of them. Oh yeah, Duel Links, who cares? Salamangreat Claw, and this one says you equip only to a Salamangreat monster. Equipped monster cannot be destroyed by battle or card effects, and if it attacks a defense position monster, inflict piercing damage to your opponent. If the equipped monster is a Salamangreat Link monster you control that was Link summoned using a monster with the same name as the material, During each battle phase, it can make attacks on monsters up to the Link rating. You can only control one Salamangreat call. Salamangreat Sanctuary, not gonna read it, not gonna read this one, not gonna read this one. Circle of Fire Kings, this already came out too. Transmodify, I'm not gonna read that, it already came out too. Linkbound, not gonna, yeah, all these are basically. Salamangreat Rage, activate one of these effects, send one Salamangreat monster from the hand to face up field to the graveyard, then target one card on the field and destroy it. Target one Salamangreat Link monster you control that was Link summoned using a monster with the same name as material. Destroy cards your opponent controls up to the monster Link's rating. You can only activate one Salamangreat Rage per turn. Salamangreat Gift, this is already a card we had. Transmutation Prophecy. Target two cards in the graveyard, shuffle those targets into the deck. Threatening Roar, not gonna read that, not gonna read this one, not gonna read Backfire. Not gonna read Goes and Match. Heat Leo, we already read it. Flame Administrator, everybody should know about it. And this one, we're definitely gonna read this one. Do Little Chimera, and it's a beast link effect. 2 fire monsters. All fire monsters on the field gain 500 attack and defense. Also, all water monsters on the field lose 400 attack and defense. If this card is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can target one fire monster in your graveyard, add it to your hand. You can only use this effect of Doolittle Chimera once per turn. 400 attack, or 1400 attack, and it's a link to fire attribute. And with that, that concludes the Soulburner Structure Deck opening. It's that was all a mouthful, and I read all of those for your convenience. So please hit that like button for real, because that was a lot of reading, and my camera wasn't helping me at all, you know? So, we're gonna do this last box opening. We're gonna do Cybernetic Rising, and yeah, we're, like I said, like, comment, subscribe. You might get an Ash Blossom because of it, you know? Whoever consistently starts liking, subscribing, you know, we'll give them some good stuff. Hope Harbinger Dragon Titanic Galaxy. Ooh, nice. I think I needed that card. Cybernetic Horizon. Will we be able to get what's in here that needs to be got? Is Borreload in here? I don't think that Borreload is in here. Is it? Somebody tell me. There's 3 of these, so hey. Hopefully we pull some dangers, or anything that's worth shit, for real. You know, I've been trying to get stuff out of this for a minute. So we got Crusadia Power, Contact Gate, Dragonity Legion, Crusadia Maximus. Okay. This card that I don't like, Goki Tag Partner, Crusadia Leonis, Crusadia Reclusa, and Metaphysticoid Dragon. Yuck. Terrible pull already. Not very happy with it. Alright, next pack. So we're gonna go over 25. So, let's go. Shield Handler. Psychic Ace. Breaker of the World. Crusadia Arbora. World Legacy Survivor. Perform Pal Goldfang. Crusadia Reclusa. Boral Regenerator. And Cyber Dragon Beater. Okay, cool. Nothing of worth at all. City of Aurora, Magic Beacon Hack, Mini Bull Dragon, World Legacy Survivor twice. Oh, Signet Ritual, Tormenting Toddler, Divine Serpent Gay, Perform Bell Label Man, and a Fear again. God damn it, these pulls are trash. Oh, I'm so fucking pissed. That was such a trash pull. Cybernetic Horizon is one of my most hated sets. It doesn't have shit in it. Oh, man, I am upset. I got 2 of these crap cards. What am I gonna do with that? Anyway, alright, so Any of the pulls that I got from the Saiho, you guys can have it if you like, comment, and subscribe. And yeah, I want you guys to know that I listen to you if you do comment, and I will respond, maybe. Yeah, but you know, like, comment, subscribe. Tell me I'm a butt face if you don't like me. If you do like me, give me that thumbs up, you know. Let's talk about it. But anyway, yeah, are you guys excited for the Soulburner, you know, Salmon Great Structure Deck? I honestly not. It's Salmon bad to me. But hey, I mean, we'll see. We will see. You know this meta is gonna be basically flooded with these. But anyway, alright. That's all I gotta say. Yeah, like the guy said before, screw the nails. Not really, that's not my catchphrase. I don't like that one.